That was awesome.
I feel good after that. Don't you feel good?
I do.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Talk
want to
nerdy to
go
me.
anytime.
All right, gang. Welcome to this evening's show 29. My
Well,
Little
this.
Ponies, or My Little Ladies, as we like to say here at
Yes.
the round
Hey,
table.
lady.
Yeah, hey, ladies. I think we know what that is. Or, um, better known as Pixie over there with the biggest grin on her face. She's in love.
My little special guest host.
If you haven't found out by now, Pixie loves her some plushies.
Yes,
Um,
I do.
she has a problem. There
she's a
is
furry.
a 12 step, and she's the president.
She may
Um,
she may be a furry, right?
yeah, well, you
Wow.
know what? On the weekends, we won't say what she does on a stripper pole with her furry costume,
With a
making the
furry
money.
costume.
She's making it rain up in there,
Look,
right?
that was only like that one time, and it was so okay.
It was.
Oh my God, Pink's in the house. She's back in chat. Welcome back. Long time no see.
Are we?
Missing people in the house. We speaking of who's in the house, Nikki, who's in the house?
All right. When you're saying who's in the house, who's in chat?
No, I'm talking about who is our guest host.
Our guest host. Our guest host is Robin. She is also known as Sheba.
Sheba baby.
Sheba Baby. She's a professional gamer, and I'm sorry, my show notes went out, and I was just talking to her. So she's, oh my God, she's got a long thing to talk about here. Sheba Baby. She's Robin Brown. She's the gaming diva, and she's a professional gamer at Empire Arcadia and events manager at SuperCon 2K Series. Oh boy, that's awesome. And now officially one of the women of the apocalypse. You are going to be streaming for us, or at least covering live esports. Welcome to our network. That's awesome. And welcome to the show. Tell us all about you.
Well,
How did
you
you get
just said my
started?
name.
Yeah.
How'd I get? Wow. Well, been gaming since I was 4 years old, and you know, worked at GameStop for years since I was 15. Only because I went to school with somebody, so he kind of hooked me up with a job. Since my birthday was
Hey.
like literally the next month,
Oh,
um, so just basically from there, working at GameStop, and then one day, my assistant store manager at that time was like, "Hey, this guy named Pepsi Tony, like right across the street in some townhomes, was saying like, he opens up his house every Saturday night, and it's nonstop gaming, fighting games, shooters, you name it, it was there." So pretty much to make a long story short, I got discovered playing at Saturday night fights at Pepsi Tony's house, got sponsored, and started playing Dead or Alive professionally. Went to the Championship Gaming Series in 2008, and the rest is
Represent.
history.
awesome. So when you said that you started gaming at 4 years old, what games were you playing?
Phew, Mario and slash Duck Hunt. Ah, that
Slash
silly
Duck
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 Hunt.
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 Duck Hunt was the
Ooh, that just took
shit.
me back.
Duck
Duck
Hunt
Hunt.
was OP.
Oh my
Holy
Oh my
God.
crap.
God, wasn't it
Yep.
though? Fighting over
Yep.
that
Yep.
control, that gun. If you had
So
siblings, it was on.
So were
oh
other
yeah.
people in your house gamers, mom, dad, or whoever you were growing up with?
It's funny. My grandmother was the one who actually picked up the system from a garage sale, and then my mom, she just kind of passed down the torch to me. Got me into Mario. She bought me a Batman game, Mrs. Pac-Man later on the Super Nintendo, and then from there, obviously, as I got older, I just kind of went in the direction of saying, which games would pique my interest. So I pretty much play everything now. Anything from Minecraft to GTA, first person, third person shooters, fighters, and now PC gamers thanks to my lovely fiance.
Well, that's awesome. So you're saying you play anything, but do you have like a love for any one genre or game at this point?
Who my love and my baby, in which I'm really known for in the SuperCon 2K series. When I'm not being the events manager, I'm kind of hyping up the crowd in the gaming room. My main baby is the Dance Central series. I can get the crowd hype, so I don't have to dance for the rest of the convention.
Okay, that's awesome. So, what do you envision doing with us here on Ladies of the Round Table?
Well, well, first and foremost, you guys, you young ladies, young women are very lovely in what you guys do, and I'm
Oh,
all about.
you say too much.
I know, right? Like, I'm all for mentoring and inspiring not only just young women but all gamers, and open up new job markets for us as gamers, because the tech how technology is going as far as gaming. There's like so many unlimited possibilities.
Okay. Pixie, you want to ask any questions at this point?
So now that you're switching over to console, is everyone, or I mean to PC, as everyone here knows, I play IC professionally. You should definitely come and play IC. It'll give you another PC game to play. Have you played it before?
Never. I've just started actually practicing on League of Legends and hopefully Dota, and as well as Smite. So see how that goes. But yes, I'm
Which
all
one do
down.
you which one do you like out of the three the most?
Well, it's funny, like, because I played League of Legends first, and then one of my roommates, he was like, "Well, Smite is going to be a little bit difficult because you have to actually aim your shot." And it was funny because when I went over from League of Legends to Smite, I did better in Smite than I did in League of Legends, simply because when I first started competing, my I was playing like third person shooters. So for me, in that third person mode, I'm just like, yes.
Pitfall
That
in the
makes sense
chat.
though,
That's the bomb.
because you've gotten adjusted to the way that the game mechanics themselves work. And so adjusting to a third person perspective instead of like a first person perspective can be pretty difficult at times.
Yeah, my very first online game was playing the SOCOM series on PlayStation. So for me to make that transition over from PlayStation to um, Xbox 360 was rather difficult for me, because I've always been like a Sony fangirl. But now it's like, now playing the Call of Duty series, Halo, and whatever first person shooters on Battlefield, it took me some time to adjust going from third person view to first person. But now I can do both.
Okay, so are we gonna let Robin read the questions in chat, or should we do that for her so she's not asking
I
herself
think we should do it
questions?
for her because they roll by so fast.
All right, so we have a
First
question in chat,
question.
yeah, from Pink. Do you want to ask it, Shavasta?
Sure.
Okay.
Pink asked, Robin, do you prefer English would be? Do you prefer arcade, DOA, or console?
Ooh. Well, unfortunately, I didn't have the chance to experience a real life arcade as of yet. Hopefully that would happen. So like my arcade was basically playing in the laundry room, because they have like the little arcade machines there, or in Sack and Save they'll have like Metal Gear, some Tekken here, and some Pac-Man. That was basically my arcade. But um I think I prefer console, but now I'm like really starting to enjoy the PC gaming side of it, like Guild Wars 2, StarCraft, and I'm even doing Minecraft on PC now. So that's
Well,
really fun.
that's awesome.
hmm
All right, do we have any other questions in chat?
Not right now, but if you guys got those questions, throw them up. We'll make sure we get to them as usual. And questions do not have to be specific to the guest. So hit us up. You got something from last week, this week, whatever you saw in the news. We're all about it. Um, I do think that we're hitting hot topics right now, right?
Yep.
All right, so first topic tonight, I'm going to save mine for last and pass.
Oh,
And
snap.
only
Oh my god, it's like
oh,
it's like a game.
it's because I think the one that I have is big, so I want
You're
to
right.
pass on
You
to
always have big things.
topic 2 to Dota 2. So who was taking that one?
This is correct, Brum. We are always willing to welcome another convert to the Elite PC Gaming Master Race. PC hype.
Yeah, there's some gang signs to be thrown up while we say that, because whatever you want to do, LORT,
Mm-mm.
I don't know, but
Wait a minute, console.
yep, we're converting.
If we could get me to build
Just
a PC.
all we gotta do is pretend to type and mouse click at the same time.
Yes, that is a Voltron
That's
poster back there, true, because
king
Shrivasta, loves Voltron more than air. Um, and I have been desperately trying to find all of the individual lions, the original diecast lions. I have
Oh,
two. I have
good
green and red.
luck.
And I must have them in my life, all of them. Yeah, pony signs and brony signs will be thrown up later in the show. Keep watching. As well as we are giving away some Smite codes. If you guys haven't seen those Smite codes come through on the Twitter, we've got some of those epic new ones that just came out from the last patch. If you ask me what those are, I will tell you a little bit later, and they're going to be exclusive to in chat only. So if your friends aren't watching, go run and tell. We're giving away the Smite codes.
Yeah, come get them Smite codes.
Does Robin play competitively? OMG, she does. So you see all those trophies behind her back there? Those are hers. Actually, Robin, what was the last competitive tournament you just played in?
Oh man. The last competitive tournament that I just came back from was called Evolution Championship Gaming Series.
Or
It's
Evo?
located, or Evo. Those of you who are the hardcore pro scene and know what I'm talking about. But it's located in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's basically for all the gamers. That's for a local tournament. That is our Super Bowl, where you can come and test basically your skills and win lots and lots of money. Well, not on the same level as Dota, but
nothing is on the same level as Dota.
Yeah,
Dota's so OP.
Not on the same level as Dota, but you get to play some of the most amazing gamers from all over the world: Japan, France, Russia, Germany, and even some top players in the United States all get together under one umbrella, and we basically just duke it out for the entire weekend.
You can stand under my umbrella.
Does that tournament Evo have a cash prize pot, or is there something else that you're striving towards?
Yes, Evo does have its individual prize pots. For one, I believe Ultra Super Street Fighter 4, which was one of the games I competed that July 11th through 13th weekend, was guaranteed pot was $20,000, and that's not including the additional $10 a head for the over 2,000 gamers that signed up for that weekend. So there was like over 2,000 Ultra Super Street Fighter players. But Blaze Blue had the biggest pot bonus, which was, I think, guaranteed pot 30,000, if I'm not mistaken. And they released that, I believe, like really last minute, so it wasn't a lot of Blaze Blue players that signed up.
Wow.
That was Tekken Tag Tournament 2 that weekend as well. Killer Instinct. Smash Brothers Melee, I believe.
Yeah.
And I always get Brawl and Melee confused. So Smash community, don't hate me forever. But that was there, and I had a really good time. And not to mention the filming the filming for No Princess in the Castle was there to capture myself and Persia that weekend to cover the competitive gaming side, which is going to be in the documentary. So look out for that. That's coming out soon, 2016.
Mark your calendar. We got everybody in the house. Holly Ann, who is also going to be part of our LORT Esports, one of the ladies of Apocalypse.
And has
Um,
quite an interesting following.
she does have an eclectic following, just like the rest of us.
Yes.
And Robin here will be sitting right next to her with mic in hand. We are still interviewing for 2 more positions at the table. Um,
All right.
Speaking of table, we have officially filled our first show host seat in our Sci-Fi and Scream series, which is coming to LORT Live in just in time for October Halloween. So if you think you are a lover of all things horror, and I didn't say them hoes and them bitches, I said horror, and because Nikki likes that.
Hookers and blow.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Hookers and Blow. That's right. We were gonna name
That's
it
what this
Hookers and
show's all
Blow,
about.
but it's trademarked
Hookers and
because I
Blow?
checked. Yeah,
Is it really?
It's
Is it really
trademarked.
trademarked?
It's
Oh my
trademarked.
god!
I was trying, but it's trademarked because I was gonna
Oh.
change it. But
That's just bad.
anybody who loves some Halloween, whether it be the classic movies, whether it be Jack Skellington, or if it's those games that just makes you know, our pixie have insomnia and wet the bed, bring it because it's going to be a good time. And if you like sci-fi TV, movies, all those things we talk about, you can apply for our guest host. Apply to be a permanent host on the LORT Live series. It's going to be a freaking good time. There's going to be some behind the scenes footage of our hosts doing some creepy videos, watching some things that they haven't seen for years and filming their reactions. That alone makes you want to watch, right? It's crazy. We're going to do like a little bit of a Mystery Science Theater, 3000 type of deal on that one. So be on the lookout. It's going to be interesting. Friday the 13th, yes. Living Dead, yes. What's your favorite horror movie, Nikki?
Oh boy. I don't know if I have a favorite horror movie, but the one that sticks in my head the most is The Orphan. Did you ever watch that?
I did, but for
I have
me,
better ones than that, but I mean that's the one that just totally freaked me
freaked you
out.
out. How old were
Was
you
a-
when you watched that?
Oh, come on, it was just recently The Orphan.
All right, I'm just asking.
I mean, when I was a
Wasn't it
kid,
a remake though?
It is a remake.
I can't
Yeah.
remember the original one.
I believe
mean,
it is a remake.
Back when we were younger, the horror movies were
Were
horror.
different.
They were Hitchcock and stuff like that, which played with your mind instead of like Psycho.
Instead of the
It was-
gross stuff, yeah.
Yeah, now it's just gross. How much?
Well, there's a
blood can you
difference
put on a
between
screen?
horror
And
and
gore.
gore.
Yeah,
very
but
much a
gore-
difference.
Yeah,
Huge
but
difference.
they cross a line these days, right?
I agree.
don't-
They blend them together.
I
Like
don't get
that
the
damn show that just came out with the
Yeah.
bug in the eye with the
yeah. They scare the shit out of me, but they don't get the hairs on my arms and the back of my neck standing up. You know
Army of
what I mean?
Darkness, Aegon. I love you
Yeah.
some more.
Yeah, what's the
Uh,
new game coming out from BioWare that they just sent out all those previews to people's emails? Nightmare or something like
They're
that?
gonna do an Army of Darkness movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it's a
What I
movie?
saw.
It's not.
I mean,
That's
a game. I'm sorry,
Oh,
game.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So back to our favorite horror shows. Say it for me, Nikki. Horror, because I don't say it
Horror.
right. I love
Oh,
Horror.
the
it.
horror, the horror.
Horror. You know,
Horror.
them things.
The whore.
Hookers and blow. That's what we're gonna call it from now on. For me, I don't care for those movies because they've always been genuinely stupid, and I am the person who laughs at someone when they fall down because they're running and they go back for someone and they get murdered. It's just I have a jagged sense of humor where I'm like, sucks to
Yes,
be you,
please
and it
go
cracks me
down
up.
that dark stairway
Yeah,
into
your
the
dumbass
basement
go
by
down there because it
yourself.
wouldn't be me.
I
Like
saw
every
Poltergeist.
piece of your being has to be screaming at you not to do that, and you just
Yeah.
ignore all of your common sense.
Oh,
So for me, I, as a kid, being all the age of 7, had to go with my mother to the drive-in because she didn't have a sitter. So she could go watch the double feature that was Amityville Horror and The Exorcist.
All right, that is.
And she sat me outside of the car in a lawn chair while she sat inside the car with her date. Now, I don't have any animosity for her because she was a single parent. She was trying to get her swerve on. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is, as a 7-year-old sitting my ass in the lawn chair in the dark ass parking lot back in the day in the 70s watching The Exorcist first.
Out.
Yes.
Out.
I can't. And then after you watch the little girl's head spin around,
Oh God.
Amityville? Come
And
on, I
Pea
couldn't
Soup.
go in the basement until I was
Wait.
15.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I lived on Long Island, not too far away from the house. So by the time I was that age, it had already been like 15 years, right? Because it was
Ugh.
the early 70s that all actually took place. I remember going to the Dakota Rose. My friends and I on a Halloween were down around the house. We got chased by the cops. He got freaking clubbed in the head. Oh my God, it was just bad. And they took the window out of the house so people wouldn't know it was the house. Remember that window in the top? Oh,
That's not right.
and then to find out it was all hoax in the end was just nuts. It was
Oh,
crazy.
I can't even tell
Oh my
you.
God,
So,
back so far. I'm trying to think of things that our audience would remember, but like The Omen, it's
yeah,
like
definitely.
Rosemary's Baby. It's like all those things were horror films that really made you scared and like, oh my God, I need to go to sleep with a cross under my
The
bed
thing
and
that
garlic on my
still
neck.
I'm terrified of zombies. Thank you 28 Days Later for giving me a
Oh man,
gigantic
that was
fear of zombies.
awesome.
That
I
was
love that
awesome.
movie.
But it
Don't-
wasn't 28. Okay,
Good
so here's
evening,
the thing.
Sienna. Thank you.
Here's the
Thank
thing.
you for
28
coming.
Days Later isn't the movie that actually did me in for zombies, right? I saw 28 Days Later and I was okay. I was genuinely okay. And then I saw 28 Weeks Later
Oh,
and I was
shit.
not okay. It was not okay.
Robin, what's your favorite hooker and blow movie to watch?
Horror?
Horror? Wait, huh? What?
Horror?
Oh, okay. I'll have to say my all-time favorite has to be the Halloween series.
Oh,
Michael Myers.
That's a
Michael
classic.
Myers.
Yeah,
Jamie Lee Curtis in the original one. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, you're
yeah.
right.
Like when
Yeah.
I was little, I was terrified of this man with this white mask, not Jason. But now it's like when
A
I watch,
hockey mask.
but now when I watch him now, it's just like I just sit back and just laugh at him. I'm like, I used to be afraid of this, especially now how they have Michael Myers like semi-track star now. I'm like, oh snap, he got some pep in his step now.
Yeah.
So this is
Right.
so I've got something from Eddie Murphy. Can we play it? My
for
favorite
it.
thing about him with horror movies. It's like, I don't know, can we do it? How do I get it to
You
work?
can do it. All you gotta do is run it. If it's running through your speakers, it'll play.
Your house when there's a ghost in the house. Y'all stay in the house too fucking long. Get the fuck out of the house. Very simple. There's a ghost in the house. Get the fuck out. And not only did they stay in the motherfucking house and poltergeist, they invited more white people over. Sit around going, our daughter Carol Ann's in a television set.
Okay, that's it. You got to go out. That's from Raw.
It's true though.
You know?
It's true.
It's like they tell you to get out. I get the fuck out.
Yes,
It's like,
Right?
so it's
We're
like
not stupid.
It's like that. He's like, that's why you never see any black people in a horror movie because someone says get out, we're gone.
You
Oh,
didn't
no,
even
no,
see
no,
the
no,
chair
no,
still
no,
spinning.
We're the first. No, we're the first one or the second one to die. But now Hollywood has got it.
Well,
to
well,
where
that's in
we
the army
died
movies.
they got it to where we die almost semi to the end of the movie now. But I can
Yeah.
tell you this: if I was ever in a scary movie, regardless, and in the script is saying I'm about to die, like nope. You're gonna see me in the outtakes, like nope, he's not gonna catch me first.
Look, I tell everybody in my house, including my child and my spouse, if anybody breaks into our house and or
Is this a Dr.
We gotta-
Seuss skit?
we have to break camp from somewhere, don't look for me. By the time you turn around, I'm already gone. Save yourself.
Oh, really? You're
out.
not gonna grab your daughter?
No, I will call 911 from up the street. That's
Yeah,
my
but-
husband's job. He's supposed to get her. I'm gone. I'm not kidding. If you
Like,
ever go in public anywhere with me and there's some kind of something break off, you guys don't look for Shriv. She's out.
I
I'm
don't
gone.
believe that.
Unless
Your
I'm
daughter's
strapped,
there. I think you throw
I
yourself
am not
in
helping
front.
out. It's done.
Okay.
Child
Ask
protective services.
Aegon. You turn around and look for me when we were at PAX. Where'd she go? She's gone.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, I got breaking news.
We gotta talk about Destiny.
I have breaking news. Breaking news from Comic-Con, San Diego, if you guys don't know which one's rolling. They just put out a first look video for the Activision's new Legend of Korra video game. Now, if any of you fans are like me and you watch the original Airbender, and I'm about to get upset because Korra's not so great. Where the hell is the video game with Aang? Was there one that I missed? Pixie's drinking a 40. Did you see that? What the hell's going on over there? Did anybody else see that? Right, Bok Bok? Bitches be tripping over nothing. You're right, man.
Okay.
She just lifted it up. I was like, what's
It's
this?
just a 1-liter bottle of Diet Coke.
Oh my gosh.
Like
I don't know about you guys, but did anybody, am I missing, somebody in chat tell me, was there a different one that I missed and I didn't get to play it? Was there a first Airbender? Did I miss a game?
It's Coke. Oh no. You gotta wait for the delay. Give them a second. They're delayed.
You know, horror movies really do bring new meaning to the phrase "bitches be trippin'."
Right?
Literally.
OMG. All right, that's my breaking news. Hey, I have to ask Robin. Robin, who's in chat? Because I see some names that I recognize.
I see the pink pamp. What? Sweet Cakes 88, Aggigon TV. I'm butchering I'm butchering everybody's name. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Maple Spy 007. Hey, shout out James Bond. Mom, don't tell them about that. Wow. Don't look at the chat, you guys. My mom is calling me out, saying that I trip over plastic bags.
Oh, that's your mama?
Yes. Sweet Cakes.
Hey, Mom.
Love your mom.
Sweet Cakes 88 is my mom. And shout out to I see Supercon 2K is in the chat. Rum Fondle.
That's right.
Keep going.
Let me see. My chat. Why is it acting up? No, Twitch, don't do this to me. Sad face.
Oh, Twitch, how we love and loathe thee.
Okay. We see we got Shanae in the house. We got Fok Boop Pop. Crystal KM. Oh. Shout outs to everybody in the chat, and if I butchered your names, I'm so very sorry. Sound like a bad Korean movie. Subtitles.
It's better than us. Man. We butcher the names every week, and we see them every week.
This is true.
Hey guys, all of you regulars in the chat, I want to start a petition to have Aisha Tyler on our show. So, if you think that she would be a great guest, we's about to start a petition, get some signatures, and see what we can do. Either Aisha Tyler or Felicia Day. You pick. Somebody start a damn petition and sign the thing. All right, let's get it done. Rainbow Pie's in the house. Represent.
Day.
My boy's back.
It's always Felicia Day.
If it's Felicia Day, then you guys need to sign it. All right? We need to get more people up in the house watching the show, tweeting, sharing, liking, so we can bring our girl Bonks back. You know, Will Wheaton. If you want Will Wheaton, you definitely need to sign that petition because he's
If you want Will Wheaton, you got to come up with $500,000.
I was gonna say we don't have that cash. We need a crowd fund just to have Will Wheaton on the show. Ouch.
Tell Will Wheaton we'll give him hookers and blow.
Yeah, hookers and blow. All right. Fuckerbox says he votes for Aisha. Yeah, Sweet Cake says Aisha too. All right. We'll see what happens. Pixie will make the petition. We'll see if you guys sign it.
I don't like Will. He's somewhat of a tinfoil hat guy.
All right. We almost had a party foul here. My roommate almost walked in the buff.
Oh, that would have been entertaining. Do you have a sign?
No.
Wow.
Ew. All right, let's move over to our next topic. Well, we didn't even make it. We didn't talk about
Let's talk
Dota,
about
did
the
we?
TI4.
Yeah, we
The
never
Dota
talked
We didn't
about
make it to
Dota.
Dota. So why don't you, Robin, take the Dota for a spin?
Okay,
Yeah,
well, pull up my notes.
Jericho, can you just sign Felicia Day? You can sign whoever you want, baby.
Well, over this past weekend, there was um the fourth Dota 2 International Worldwide Championship Tournament that basically took place in Seattle, Washington, and that was like a really huge event. Like the money that they put into that game was over $10 million in cash prizing. And when I saw that, I'm like, man, I've been playing the wrong games all of my life.
Exactly.
Yep, convert PC master race. Sorry, I'm
You
being
heard
a
it
trader
first.
now. I'm being a trader.
you
But
should have been on that
anyway,
train a long time
We
ago.
got the exclusive right here. Somebody tweet it
man,
out.
over 10 million. Anyway, so
And then our
what was
parents said we
so
couldn't make a living playing video games. Come on.
exactly it is here and now, and it's here to stay, and it's yes.
I,
So
I don't.
so anyway, the tournament was hosted at the Seattle's Key Arena, and over 10,000 tickets were sold in under an hour. I was
What was
like,
the price
wow.
points on those tickets?
That is a good question.
Interesting.
I do not know that. Um, but this year's tournament, this year's Dota tournament was very important and special to me, in my opinion, simply because esports as a whole was on the ESPN broadcast event through ESPN 3, and the finals that was being aired on ESPN 2 this past Sunday.
Yes.
Gamers represent.
Yep, gamers representing. So the first place team that took it all was Team Newbie. They won $5 million, split 5 ways, obviously 1 million each. Second
I'll
place
take it.
team that won Team Vinci, and they won over a little bit of $1.5 million. And third place, of course, I have to represent North America's Evil Geniuses. They took home $1 million in cash prizing that weekend. So Pixie, what is your take on Dota? I don't know too much about it since I'm like starting to get off into the whole PC gaming thing. So can you explain to some of the people in the chat what is Dota and how the game plays?
So Dota is in fact a MOBA. As many of you know, I'm a MOBA baby, so I've played quite a bit of Dota in my day. And we actually, I know for a fact, like Fazeltoff, who is currently in the chat, plays Dota also. So Dota is a MOBA, and it's an incredibly difficult MOBA. As far as like skill level goes, it's much higher rated than League of Legends is, in my opinion. And the way that it works is basically every champion within the game is broken, which is why it works. They're all broken. Because if they're all broken, then everything is equal, right? In a lot of ways, like if everything is broken, everything is equal. So stop looking at me crazy. Sorry, that my roommate's like staring at me.
Tell her, get out.
Weird.
So
We're filming.
so you would say Dota has the perfect balance because every character is broken?
I think that really is why Dota works the way that it does, is because everything is broken.
I can't see your plushies. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. I feel better.
It is very upsetting when they're not in the camera.
Yeah, I don't feel like you're smiling enough.
But I like Dota because of like, I think Dota, and the thing about Dota is kind of it's kind of the original,
Yes.
in a lot of ways. And I think that it's really, really good that Dota is the one that was broadcasted on ESPN, because it shows the difficulty level of what gamers are actually doing and what we're able to accomplish in situations with what we're given. It's been said a lot, and there was a talk on TED about it, and I go back to this a lot, but about how gamers are like the future of the world. We are the innovators. We are the problem solvers. We're constantly given these impossible tasks, and we have to find ways to like fix them. And we consistently do, because that's how you win a game. That's how you complete a game, is you finish these impossible tasks. And so I think having Dota on ESPN in particular allows people to really understand that, like, gaming isn't for people who are in basements, who don't have friends, who, like, have no real lives, who all live with their parents and are all, like, 9,000 pounds plus. Like, we're real people with real skills. It's just our skills don't apply in the same way that someone who plays basketball skills apply. Our skills are much more a combination of our intellectual prowess and our reactions.
And eye coordination.
Absolutely.
So just to go a little bit further deeper into what Dota is, like, how do you sign up for these types of tournaments? I know, like, in fighting games, you know, we have local tournaments, and also we have, like, our majors spread out across the world, like MLG, our local tournaments, Evo, Final Round, and stuff like that. So with Dota, can you just show up, or do you have to play online or be invited to some of these events?
So some of them are gonna be games. They're gonna be things that you qualify for. Some of them are gonna be invite only. It really depends on the tournament itself. I think the international is invite only. I don't know that there's like I think there's a qualifier out of, like, the invites, and then it's the, like, top teams from the qualifiers.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's definitely good to know. And also for those of you in the chat that's once again that's not too familiar with the game, so can you technically say that League of Legends is the Dota clone?
Ooh, them's fighting words.
So here's the thing that people have to remember. Every MOBA is a MOBA. That's what it is. So they're all going to have similar
Can you
aspects.
explain what MOBA is for the people who have no clue what that term is?
So a MOBA is a multiplayer online battle arena. So MOBAs are typically based off of a specific number of people fighting on a specific map to capture objectives. The way that I think about it is it's kind of like playing capture the flag. With a team of, in League and in Dota and in IC, up to 5 people. There's a new one coming out called Dead Breed that's just been released that's 3v3. But ultimately,
that's different. That's different. 3v3 is very different from anything else that's out there.
It's much closer to Twisted Treeline and the League of Legends map setup, because that's a 3v3 map as well.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yo, Rainbow, fight me IRL. Come at me. 1v1 me IRL. Let's do this.
Those fattiers, though.
So the thing is I don't think that any MOBA is a clone of another MOBA. I think what it is every MOBA takes things that are good from another one and tries to improve upon them with their own special twist.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You think?
Well, because they can't be the same.
What about Heroes of the Storm? What's the special twist in that one?
So Heroes of the Storm's special twist is, like, it's not build dependent. Heroes of the Storm, I've said this a couple times and I always hate saying it because I kind of feel bad, but I think Heroes of the Storm is a MOBA for dummies. Some of the skill involved...
Wait. MOBA for dummies, meaning a noob like me can play that? Is that what you're meaning? Not meaning to be derogatory towards the game.
Yeah.
It's just easier
exactly
than
what
most.
It means. Yeah.
Okay.
But you're talking about a game that's not even out.
It's in beta.
It's in beta.
Big deal. It's beta. It's Blizzard.
Hey,
it's
you're not a PC gamer if you can't say the beta is out. All right? I'm going to call you on the carpet on that one. If it's in beta,
not out because things change too much.
It does change, but if it's still playable.
But the biggest thing with Heroes of the Storm is that they've taken out some of the skill involved in, like, your items, because you don't buy items the same way, like, that you do in League of Legends and Dota and IC. And some of the skill involved in playing MOBAs is knowing how to theory craft and how to build so that you get the maximum amount of damage and so that you can protect yourself from your enemies. And that takes out some of the skill involved. Not to mention...
I'll pretend like I don't know.
Theory crafting is essentially when you come into a game and you start to learn about the champions and what they do and the items and what they do. And throughout this time, you're constantly experimenting and coming up with new and innovative ways to build your champion to get the most efficiency from them.
So you don't want to be the same cookie cutter build that everybody else has, because obviously then you're going to get nowhere.
Sometimes the cookie cutter build is the one that is the most efficient and the one that works the best. But that's not always the case. Sometimes the case is this one random thing that you think of that's really awkward that people aren't using is the best thing to use on that champion, because it gives them health, or it gives them, higher base stats when it comes to like their burst, or any of these other things. And so theory crafting is really it's an art. And building your champions is really an art. And when you take that away, you lose something from the game itself, because you take away from some of that skill. And in a lot of MOBAs, you're only as strong as your weakest player. And while you can build up other people on your team to help to protect and carry the game so that you can still win it, in Heroes of the Storm, that statement is much more true. You're only as good as your weakest player, because your weakest player is going to hold you back because it's group leveling.
So Robin,
that really takes away a lot of the skill, because you can't work as a singular player and be good enough to carry someone who is half the skill level of the entire enemy team.
So is Heroes of the Storm coming out? Like, it's coming out and it's a first run for Blizzard, right? Where people like Riot and the people that made Dota had time to build their games into what they are now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're judging a beta against things that have been tried and true, when it still has to find its way into how it's going to work, what's going to separate it. So to judge a beta, which I understand, you say betas are out. I'm doing the whole Star Citizen thing and I'm an alpha and think I'm playing a game, but a beta is really still a test. The games have to evolve, right?
You have to realize that with something like Heroes of the Storm in beta, where they're pushing this lack of building and this group leveling, is 100%, these are hard and fast in-game mechanics, that is in fact a negative for the game. Because the issue is, when you want to make a game and you want to make it competitive, you have to be able to reward the players who are the best. And in a game like Heroes of the Storm, you can't always reward the players who are the best, because it's group leveling. It's all of these things that actually can hold back the better players from achieving correctly.
All right.
So you could get a team on Heroes of the Storm that is really, really bad and doesn't know that they're really, really bad, because they're winning because a team that's, got 4 people who are really, really good, and this one really, really bad person is losing against this team that's all just kind of bad. Okay. Because of these group leveling functions and because of the lack of items that you're building. So it's really one of those things where Heroes of the Storm is its own entity, but my recommendation is, if you've never played a MOBA, that's what you should start with, because it is really easy, and it is kind of like taking out some of the skill for the game itself, when you think in the vicinity of like MOBAs in general.
All right, now where did we start off with this? Wasn't it just trying to find out a little bit about what Dota was?
We were talking about them in general.
Talking about
Dota.
And then we went into MOBAs in general.
All right, so I'm modding tonight, and I failed because I let this thing go off the tracks, and we got to get back on the tracks. Yeah,
we got to go over to our guest and ask a question, because I was back to Dota, and now that Pixie, I'm sorry guys, my contact is itching. Now that Pixie has broken it down and given you the perspective of her feelings, her personal feelings, they do not reflect anyone else on the panel. It's her personal feelings or anyone in the development team. Ask our guest, Robin, in hearing what Pixie had to say and her comments on this particular game and this play style, do you feel that it is quite different from the console realm that you've come from, being competitive, because she's saying that if you got this 5-man team or 4-man team, you can carry that one person. It's normally in the genre that you were playing a one-on-one competitive type of tournament, correct?
Yes, and I will say this: it depends on the game. I think it all depends on the game itself. Like in League of Legends, for example, one of my friends was telling me, you know, everybody hates Teemo, and I'm like, why everybody hates Teemo? And he showed me why. He took top lane, and pretty much I used oh, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, but Garen from the player from Demacia, and he told me, he's like, let's go top lane together. And so while I was failing very horribly, and Garen is supposed to be one of those players that can be left alone on that top lane, to basically keep everything cleared out and stuff. So while I was dying, I had to have my teammate to actually come and cover me so I can actually level up. So I think, in my personal opinion, I think it depends on the player's execution and the knowledge on how to properly use that character. But then again, like there's like so many different builds in all these different games, so it's like it's the build is infinite possibilities. One can go for high damage, or I'm just going to be a tank, and pretty much I'm going to let my support do all the work. So I think it just varies from the gameplay, in my personal opinion. But yeah, other games, like for example, if you're going to go to talk about console, as far as I'm going to use Call of Duty for an example. And when you're doing search and destroy, you have to coordinate with your team. You can't lone wolf it like you would do in a free for all. You have to know the areas on the map. You have to have a gameplay down, and communicate with your partners at all time. Like if you fall down, going back to League, if you fall behind on that top lane or whatever lane that you're in, and you're not saying anything to your teammates, that could be a possible, oh, I just got flanked, or I just got ganked. So I say to each his own, basically.
I guess that's true. Everybody's got their own play style and their builds. I mean, we could go on and on about this topic for days.
For days, exactly.
Well, it seems to be a hot topic because we do have our lovely Pixie here, which is she's a big MOBA player, and I've never played them. Well, no, that's not true. I've tried to, and I suck ass at it. So I
Me
just
too.
don't go near it. I'm like, I have no
Unless
idea
it's
what
Smite.
I'm doing.
If it's Smite, I'm good to go.
Well,
but I cannot play the other ones.
I've never found anybody with the patience to actually show me the ropes, and
hey,
I'm like,
all you got to do is ask, because that's one of our
Yeah.
sponsors. High Res is great to us. We love that game. I mean, I played it before they become a sponsor. Aegon has played it before they became a sponsor. Pixie
Yeah.
tried it and moved on because she loves her some IC. By the way, guys, you keep checking out our website, because we do have a link over there that for those of you who want to try Smite, you can sign up with your own Ladies of the Round Table link and link it to your account. And if you are a person that's going to play that particular game, any in-game purchases you make support LORT. So if you're going to play it, you might as well support us while you're doing it. So be my guest, clicky, and help us out in any way you can. Hey, Miss Moderator, what's next on the topics?
We're going to talk a little bit about one of my favorite game companies, and that is Bungie. And why is that? Well, I loved me some Marathon way, way, way back when it was on the Mac. And then when they started on the Xbox with Halo, it was all over for me. So Bungie separated themselves from Microsoft, and their first game coming out on their own is Destiny, something that's been kind of looked at with some caution over the last few months, but now it's in beta. Opening up beta starting today, which it's already in beta. So it's going to be open beta starting today at 4 p.m. And it's going to go until 2 p.m. on Saturday, I believe. Isn't that true?
Yep.
And
I'm going to be playing.
I've been watching. I'm not going to have the opportunity because I'm working the whole next day and a half. But I have been watching tons of people streaming this already, and this is already something that's on my radar to buy for my PS4. So if you have an Xbox, Xbox 360, PS3, or PS4, get out there and start playing this game, and you'll see why. And this is coming out in September, right? It's a September
Yes,
release.
and Dior Girls were streaming it before
Oh
we went
yes,
live. Yeah.
yes. I am.
Iron Banner mode. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's gonna be something awesome.
I am pumped for this game because I loved me Halo 1, 2, and 3, and even though it wasn't exactly a Bungie game, Halo 4 was pretty awesome also. So I'm looking at Destiny as something that
Master
is going
Chief.
to be
Ooh, that's gonna be
yeah,
some more
Master
fun.
Chief. Yeah. I'm looking at Destiny as something that's going to be amazing. Though I don't know if I could get used to not being actually human.
I don't
Aren't they
know.
like
I'm gonna play for a couple hours tonight and maybe some tomorrow. So I will have to tell you what I think. And then our own um, Jesus Christ, Derek is going to be posting up an article within the next 2 days on the full rundown on the closed beta and the open beta.
Okay.
So with video. So if you guys want to take a look at that, that'll be up in a couple days, maybe by Monday at the latest.
Were you able to secure any beta codes for closed beta for anybody?
It came and went so fast, we were not.
All right.
However, we did publish, like good news outlet that we are, when it was closed beta, where you could get those beta keys.
Good. That's what I was
So-
looking for. All right. So for all those waiting for this game, let me tell you, August goes by in a blink every year. So don't worry. September will come, and so will start the game season of 2014. It's going to be a very big September, October, November.
Yep.
All right. So what's up next? We're going to move over to Pixie.
Oh.
You still don't have any. Talk about your little.
Alrighty, so I just do we want to talk about what are we reading, watching, or playing, or do we want to just go into some random host segment topics?
Let's go
Mrs.
over
Moderator.
what we're
Let's go.
watching, because I
Watching,
definitely
playing.
think that Nikki has.
Oh, yes.
So, I am still watching Black Box. Obviously, I really like Catfish. I enjoy that show. I do. I can't help it. I really like it.
Make me hungry,
It's
girl.
kind of like an addiction. But I'm like super excited for Boardwalk Empire because that show is
Oh,
so
yeah?
amazing. So amazing. It's incredibly well written. Like casting is beautiful. And so I'm so excited about it. It's coming back. It's in its final season. And I really think it's going to go down as one of the greatest shows that HBO has ever made.
So if
Oh,
we
wow.
wanted to
Can't
watch
wait.
it because the rest of us haven't seen it, can we get it on the Netflix or the Hulu? Where can we find it?
I'm pretty sure you could find it on Netflix, Hulu, and/or Amazon Prime, all of the above. It is HBO, so I think you'd be good to go on any of those.
Okay.
Just borrow my HBO Go account.
And then
Ooh,
of
yeah,
course,
can I please?
my one really big addiction that like I hate to admit, it's so bad. It's just such a bad show. Pretty
Dreadful
Little
Dread-
Liars on ABC.
Oh my God!
Family.
Really?
I don't know
Oh,
why. I don't
caramba.
know why. That's the thing, is it's so bad, but for some reason it's so good.
Right.
So
Well,
it's a guilty pleasure.
It
If we're
is.
talking
It's like
about-
a guilty
yeah.
pleasure,
It's
and
like
I hate
Scandal.
the fact
It's
that like
like
I can
Scandal.
admit that.
if we're talking
Yes.
about guilty pleasures, I'm about to be ran over by the bus because
Why?
my kid watched. I made her watch Catfish, and since then, now we have been subjected to it, and I kind of like it. So Pixie, I'm on the same train as you, and then I have to say that I will watch some CSI and some what is the other show with the serial killers?
Oh, Dexter.
Dexter.
No, not Dexter, but the older one that comes on and it's on the reruns. It used to be on USA. What? Oh my God, if I could think of it.
Oh, not Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds. I will
Oh,
watch
it is?
Criminal
Oh,
Minds
I love
all
it. Good.
day long.
No,
so
that
good.
is not That is
Over
an
and over and
awesome
over.
show. Awesome
Okay, so
show.
I'm not the only
Reed
one.
is like my
Reed is
soulmate.
yeah.
All right. So
I
okay,
love
I don't
Reed.
feel bad. And then
Mandy
every once in a while,
Patinkin.
I will get on the Netflix and I will find something that I've watched from my childhood, like Joni Loved Chachi, and try to make my kid watch it. That's
That's Joni Love Chachi.
what I said, Joni Loved Chachi.
I thought you said Johnny.
No, no, no. But I try to make her watch something like Happy Days or something that was decent TV back in the day, just to see her face. And it's more epic to watch her face than it is to watch the
Oh,
shows.
there's my kids get up and walk away. We sat down the other day. I grabbed my twins and dragged them from their two Xbox and the PC playing Minecraft, kicking and screaming, sat them down in front of the TV and watched Breakfast Club with them.
Oh my God, really?
Oh,
They
I love me
bitched,
some
wait,
Breakfast
wait.
Club.
They bitched and moaned for the first 15 minutes on their own. You know how kids do, under their breath, moving around, kicking and making noise. And then 20 minutes later, I look over and they're like both looking at the TV set, like, this is a good movie. I'm like, yep.
That's funny that
That
they
is a movie.
watch it.
That is the best movie ending of all time.
That is one of the few movies that was made in our day, back in, John Hughes, that still is true in some ways now, because those archetypes of the
Still
princess
exists.
and it's still the same, right? So it's pretty cool. Only now you have a bigger geek, right?
Yeah.
Geek
That's
is
true.
cool now, not
It never gets old.
yeah.
It never gets old. Like Goonies. We could watch that and be fine.
And that's cool. So my question is, what's with all the remakes these days? Did they run out of like things to do in the movie theaters? There's so many remakes that come out and they're really good. A lot of them, right? But it's like they're retreading
Some of them
things.
are really bad too, though.
Yeah, but I just
Really?
saw I just saw Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and I can tell you that one was very well done. It was a great movie, and I watched all the original Planet of the Apes ones.
Okay.
I think my favorite remake they
Theaters.
did was probably True Grit.
True Grit was awesome.
The Planet of the Apes, this new one that came out, the CGI was very well done.
This
and
was
go
fucking
ahead.
awesome. Everything about this movie.
It's shot time. She said the F word. Thank you.
Everything about this movie was done well, except for the story. So it's like the film, the cinematography, everything was done, but the story was written from a perspective of like a lot of stories are today, that humanity, like the world, has no hope. And that's just something that I can't believe. It's like I think in a world, evil doesn't take over. I think good does prevail at some point. You know what I mean? It's what's made this world survive till now. But the movies keep on showing us, no, it doesn't, because evil will survive and take over.
I think the thing with movies is there's like this consistent question that people ask themselves, and it's based in like everything, and it's, are people inherently good or are people inherently bad?
Or are they just amoral?
And that's like that's really what a lot of people get down to when they watch these movies, is like, are people good so good does prevail, or are people inherently bad so evil wins? Like, which one of the two is it? And if people are inherently good, then why does bad continue to happen? And if people are inherently bad, then what makes certain people good? And it's like this weird like answer of like nature versus nurture versus like community. And it's this constant question that people are continuously asking within movies themselves.
It's going to be, it's never going to end.
No.
Especially as humans, we are such complex creatures. We see things happen all the time. This is why I stopped watching the news, such as parents locking their kids in a car on purpose, or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying anyone did it or didn't do it. I'm not going to start it.
That's
a question
so
for
close
Nikki,
to
but
home down here.
we have so much complicated things going on that we cannot explain, that this will always be a question.
But I think that there is a time when you have happen, right? Where you have a large number of those things that happen all in a row. But then
It's
you have
called
something.
apocalypse, natural
No,
selection. I
but
mean,
then
come
you
on.
no, then you look at something like 9/11 in a city
Yes.
that's known for being hateful of each other, right? Like, don't go to New York, no one likes you, and then it happens, and the total opposite happens in that place, right? Where people come together and they share. It was different after 9/11 in New York than it was before. And it might have gone back, but in that time, people came together. But every time we're faced with that in these new movies and remakes, they're bringing the same message of those original ones that as a race, we're evil. We're not, or we're amoral. We're not good. We're something other than that. And I'd like to believe that there's something different. Outside of that, the movie was amazing. So if you do want to go see Planet of the Apes, the latest one, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and the next one I bet is going to be Battle for the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
This one was just done well. It was really done
Okay.
well, and the characters and the CGI was believable, which was good because the original movie, the actual without the CGI, the makeup was believable. So I liked it. I
Okay.
liked it.
Well, that's good to know because my mother, anytime when my mother raised me up on all the movies that she seen when she was younger, and my mom is 48 years old, so she rose me up to watch like a lot of the original movies before I see any remake. And that was kind of like one of the things I saw. I'm like, oh, okay, a new Planet of the Apes movie. I'm like, wait a minute, are they gonna do this right? So it's good to hear that they did a really good job in this remake. So
I cannot believe she just said she's old enough to be my child. I need another
Who?
drink.
Who said that?
She just told me how old her mom was,
Oh,
Robin. So, yeah, another shot
yep.
for me.
so Robin could be either one of our child.
Yes, she could.
That's pretty cool. But
I
so
could
could
probably
so
be
could
you guys'
Pixie.
kid too.
Cheers,
Well,
Nikki.
Pixie, you could be, and
Yeah,
I would
Pixie
be.
could be our. Yeah,
I would
Pixie's,
love that.
You know what
I
it
claim
is?
adoption.
Pixie's our love
Oh, you have
child.
an awesome mom.
What?
Pixie's our love child. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I am the
She
love
farts
child.
glitter, and I mean, she's our love child. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do
You know,
that.
you know who Pixie reminds me of? Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. I know that was
Yeah, it's
random,
the
but
hair. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but yeah,
Isn't the hair from one of the Mortal Kombat girls? Is that
anybody with pigtails, does it
Chun-Li?
matter?
Chun-Li?
All right, let's get back, moderator.
Oh yeah, we went off the rails
We
again.
went off the rails. All right, I'm gonna pick it back
No,
up.
it's your turn.
It is my turn. All right, guys, if you have not signed up for the Gears of War charity tournament that we are doing next month, that is August 16th and 17th. If you're a Gears of War player, we're going to be doing Gears of War 3. We're doing a guys versus girls 2-tier bracket. That means 2 versus 2. Guys team 2 versus 2. Girls team 2 versus 2. Top 2 seed will be able to win over $2,000 in cash and prizes. We will also be giving away probably between $3,000 to $4,000 worth of merchandise and doing some charity auctioning. And then we're also doing 1v1s. What is that called whenever you eliminate straight off the bat, Pixie? Because,
single elimination.
Single elimination. Thank you very much, ladies. 1v1 single elimination.
This is going to be the first. Do you know if it's going to be set up off of Power Protect or Power Play and how the seating's going to be done?
I do know how the seating's going to be done. If you click the link that Aegon's going to throw up in the chat, you can see how the seating's going to be done. Everything is in there, everything you need to know, and we will be displaying our bracket system and everything as in real time. So for those of you who are waiting to play and waiting for your turn, you can either catch us on Hypefestation's Twitch channel, Ladies of the Roundtable Twitch channel, or Ladies of DR Twitch channel. We also are going to have a channel that is strictly in Spanish for those of you who speak Spanish on the Deadly Dolls channel. All of this will be live streamed all day on Saturday and part of the day on Sunday, because by then we should know who the winner is. All prizes are donated by our sponsors. You can check our sponsors out on our website, and there are more prizes still coming. All right, so if you guys cannot buy into the tournament because you don't want to play this game, you can always watch and win something in the chat. It's going to be a spanking good time. I have to get rid of this stuff. It's in my house everywhere. So if you need headsets, if you need gaming mice, if you need one of these lovely bags, this huge thing that's back here, I don't know, convention bag that you can put your no dead body parts, no children, don't put it on your head, disclaimer. We have those as well. All right, so there's going to be all kinds of things. The stuff. All right, I got to get rid of it. You guys want to play 1v1 tournaments are going, or 1v1, whatever they are, is going to be a $5 buy-in for our charity, and it's going to be just single elimination. If you make it to the top, there is a mystery prize item that is worth $500 all by itself. So,
What?
we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna have
Sign
to get
up.
off instead.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go over
So,
there.
for those of you who don't know, later on I'm going to be pretending to be Scooby-Doo, and I'm going to find out what this mystery prize is. Cause
Can I be Veronica?
ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
Wait a minute. Why? There was no Veronica on Scooby-Doo.
I know there wasn't.
I was gonna say, what's going on with you, Nikki? You're older than I am, and you're messing up Scooby-Doo.
She's drinking. She's got more wine.
No, I'm just throwing things out there. More
All right,
wine.
before we get to
Don't say that. A naked woman with a box of wine tried to come into the room when we were filming.
OMG,
so
I
don't
thought I was
ask
getting
for
past
it.
that. Before we get to our shout outs, Pixie's got a little bit of announcements to make.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
She's so
first
in
thing,
love. You're
I
going to
totally-
sleep with your bronies.
I got a brand new mic. I got a brand new Rode mic. I'm so excited about this. You guys don't understand.
I was just
The
talking about
Podcast
Rode
Pro,
microphones.
It's so good. It's
Yeah,
so
we all
good.
just tweeted them and retweeted them because we're all jealous. We want Rode mics.
Yeah,
So,
everyone wants one.
Nikki,
It's so
Robin,
good.
get on that retweet because they are going to have to give some love to the rest of the hosts because we're all jelly. We want
That's why you
mics.
sound incredible today.
Yes.
It might be. And so coming up in September, Team MF is going to be hosting an IC tournament. It is going to be the IC triple threat. You will play on all 3 maps in the finals. However, signing up, you will sign up for one map to play
Rainbow.
on that map in specific. So you can choose Gotham Heights, Coast City, and/or Gotham Divided. We want the best of the best, obviously, so you'll compete in your bracket, make your way to the top, where you will compete against the tops in the other brackets.
That is all brought to you by LORT Esports. And don't worry, we will have plenty of prizes and goodies for you as well. We also are slated to do a Titanfall tournament later this year. So, if you want to play in any one of these, stay tuned to our social media, Facebook, or personal tweeters, all right? Because that's how you're going to find out the news.
All right. Last announcement.
Last
before
thing
we
is,
go.
Pixie, are you going to be streaming after the show?
I absolutely can.
Whose phone is driving me crazy?
What phone?
Robin.
It's Robin.
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not. No. Mine is on.
I'm calling you out.
mute.
All right.
Uh,
Who's got the phone? It's none of us.
Is it producer?
It's mine.
I
Yeah.
blame Ian.
Ian.
Hashtag blame Ian. Let's tweet that
Hashtag
right
blame
now.
Ian.
Really muted on my end, so it ain't me.
Oh my god.
Blame the boy.
No, hashtag blame me, and I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah, right. All right, then
Right now.
one of y'all are
Shout
lying.
outs. Let's go for this, Nikki.
Wait.
shout out.
All right, so then I'm adding my last thing into my shout out. First off, shout out to all the new viewers of our channel. And the second piece is shout out to Ben Lesnick, who joined me on my new podcast, Star Citizen Informer, last night. And I learned that Sandy, and if you guys don't know Sandy, go out and look her up. So Sandy Gardner, who is the VP in charge of marketing for Cloud Imperium Games, the makers of the Star Citizen game, is now trying to get with people that are going to show them how to incorporate esports
Shout out
into the
Sandy.
arena. Into Arena Commander, which is going to be a virtual game inside of the game of Star Citizen. So they're trying to get the whole team and one-on-one player aspect
That
of
sounds like a job for our
ship
kids.
combat. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So that's coming up. So shout out to all the new viewers of of the show. Shout out to all the new viewers of my show. Shout out to Robin. Thank you so much for joining us. I can't wait to see what you bring to us. You so far very intriguing. Can't wait to see. Are you going to be like partaking in any tournaments soon so we can watch?
I want to get in on this charity event.
Oh, you'll be no. You are in on the charity
Hey,
event.
and
There
don't
is
forget,
no
Robin,
want to get in.
You have your column coming up on the website.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
So-
you guys. Don't forget to check out LORTNation.com. That is going to be my introductory / my first segment of many on Pokemon X and Y. So don't miss out on that.
X
I
and Y.
Gotta
Pokemon
catch
X
'em
and Y.
all.
Sing it,
You know
Pixie.
what? You know what? We should all
I know
sing the
it's my
Pokemon theme song.
destiny, Pokemon.
If only I
Ooh,
knew the
you're my
Pokemon
best
theme song.
friend.
Best friend
In a world
we
must
must
Let me get my kids
defend.
here.
Okay, this too
Pokemon.
will be on the outtakes that Pixie was supposed to get together from last week. Go
When
ahead,
I was
girls.
dancing
Finish
or
it out.
singing,
Sing
what
it.
was I doing? Was I dancing, singing, or laughing last
You
week?
were doing all
Wait a
of the
minute. Here,
above.
I'll pull up the
Wait.
lyrics,
Pull up the lyrics. Yes.
Oh my god.
and we're about to do this.
Let's make it happen.
You two are about to do this.
By the way, Nikki, you're being called out in chat that Rainbow did not get his giveaway that he won from you. So if you would
I
like
got
to
it, Rainbow. If
contact
you want
him,
it, I got it for you.
so
Here we go.
Rainbow, Nikki will
No
send your
problem.
email.
It's still
Send
sitting there.
Send your email in the Twitch chat or Twitch mail to us, and we will get it to Nikki and make sure he gets taken care of.
No, I have things. He just didn't know what Star Citizen was.
Okay, he's saying since he didn't get it, he now wants to trade it in for an autograph from myself and Pixie. So I guess we'll do that because maybe he doesn't want to play Star Citizen. That's fine. We could do that.
It was.
Not a problem. We're not going to autograph our body part like that, but sure, we'll send it your way, Rainbow.
You're gonna send a body part?
Wow.
Well, I do. Never mind. I'm drinking. It's good. Anyway, shout outs from Pixie.
Shout outs to some of my IC teammates who are in the chat. Shout outs to Mal. PS Mal, told you they were cuter than you are. Shout outs to Rode Mics for my amazing new microphone. I don't know what I'd do without it because I'm super excited.
I
And
rescind that shout out since we didn't all get them.
guys and to Robin for being here. Welcome to the team. We're definitely glad to have you.
Thank you.
Woo, woo.
Oh, it's my turn to do shout outs. Okay.
It's your turn.
Shout outs to everybody that's in the stream, all the supporters, fans, Lord Nation, Empire Arcadia, SuperCon 2K series, my mom that's in the chat, and everybody who came out to watch our lovely stream. Just a quick reminder, like they said, I will be one of the new hosts for the esports live show. So do not miss the updates. Follow us on our social media, our Facebook, our Twitters, so you guys can stay updated, so you can know what all is going to be what. Shout outs to our generous sponsors. Have to show love to the sponsors to make this all possible, and also providing you lovely people with all this swag.
Rainbow said, you get that swag from your mama. She said, everybody's like, your mama's going to have to come on the show. We're just going to have to bring her out. I mean,
Man, that, you know what? That is a totally different experience. I'm just gonna put you like this. My mom is a very lovable, sweet person, but yeah, put like 2 or 3 disclaimers out when you bring her on the show.
Oh, we got disclaimers.
Cause she,
They're
cause
right
she
before
keeps
we
it,
roll.
she keeps it real. You know.
All right.
Hey, I'm a
So
like your
now-
mama.
All right.
Shout
So-
outs for me. Is that what
We
we're
should
going
do
to?
a mommy and me show. Carmen, I'll be your daughter.
Hell to the.
There you
You can
go.
be my
We can do
mommy,
that. I was
and
about to
Robin will
say.
bring your mommy on, and we'll do a mommy and daughter show. I am the
Okay.
love child.
God.
You
You could
said
have two
something?
mommies.
She does have two mommies. She's our love child.
I am.
Oh man! All right, my shout outs for this evening are to all of you ladies who make this so much fun. And without you guys, I couldn't have this much fun on a Friday if I tried, unless I drink a really lot, and then it would be just awful in the morning. So thanks for not allowing me to have a hangover, but this much fun. And all you people in chat who keep coming back week after week, joining us and making us laugh and putting smiles on our face. We appreciate you, and keep it coming. You know what? We love you guys on social media. You guys crack me up with the tweets. Keep those coming because that makes my day when I'm at my day job because, it's quite entertaining to see what some of you are up to. I have to say shout outs to our sponsors, of course, and our sponsors being one of them, High Res Studios, who lovely game we play, that Smite game, and I have some skins to give away, and I think I'm going to give them away to a random number in the chat. So, Ian, do you want to roll or you want me to roll?
Up and I'll
Ian,
roll.
do the
Hold
roll.
on.
I'm sorry, we were getting a lot of talking going on at one time.
Load up.
Say
and
again.
let me load up and I'll roll. Hold on.
All right, thank you.
I'm
All
over
right,
here typing.
keyword is going to be, let me think of something really good. Oh my God, hookers and blow.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
Oh, that's too
Hashtag hookers
much.
and blow. Hashtag hookers and blow.
Hashtag hookers and blow if you want to win those Smite codes. If you want me to post them up one more time what they are, just somebody let me know because I've posted them about 3 times in the chat. If you do not have a Smite account, you can get one over at our website. Sign up through our link and support LORT Nation. Skin codes, these are new ones, just came out from the patch last week, guys. And I know that I would be remiss if I do not give each and every one of these to our very own producer Ian, because he will kill me if I don't. All right, so hookers and blow in the chat. There's the codes. That's what they look like.
All right, now
I
everyone.
think that covert ops one looks pretty damn sweet, if I do say myself.
All right, you guys have to get in the habit of giving your Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook accounts if you want in either chat or when you're giving your shout outs.
Oh, everybody knows where to find us.
Oh, I know where they know where to find us together, but individually so they could follow people like Pixie on her wonderful esports career.
You can
And-
find Pixie on everybody's on the website there if you want to go and find us
Yeah.
all. But we individually will start putting them up. That is correct. We need to
I
just
will
start
start
giving
making
shout-outs.
commands for each of us that will have
Yeah,
all of
Pixie
those.
was supposed to do custom, but
Good.
she just didn't do it yet. All right, guys, you got about
Pixie.
2 more seconds before we're rolling.
Wait a minute, hold on. I
Did
gotta
anyone
put my
enter
phone
it
out.
yet?
Hold on,
Yeah,
Oh,
wait a
there
a
minute.
they
bunch
are.
of people
Hashtag
entered.
hookers and below. Okay.
Bam, there we go.
Oh, you
All
know
right,
what time?
guys. In
you know what
order
time
to
it is.
enter, Aegon has typed a custom command. Come on, guys. If you want them, they're gonna go quick. We are going to pick 3 users, three winners. Oh my God, my eyes itch so bad. You guys know that I'm allergic to cats, and I was petting a cat today, and I think it's set me off, unfortunately.
Is it when my cat came and joined us in the middle of the show?
No, it was not. Earlier
Okay.
today, there was a cat that was running around the neighborhood, and I didn't want to get ran over by a car, so I was trying to catch it like a dumbass. Should have just left it alone. So it had tags and a collar, and it did not look like it was meant to be outside. So we have a couple dogs, big dogs in the neighborhood, and I didn't want it to get be kitty snacks.
Mm.
But I couldn't catch it, so.
Cats are smarter than dogs. Didn't you ever see
They-
Homeward Bound?
They are smarter than dogs. All right. Everybody in. Ollie Ollie oxen free. Ooh, Jericho sneaking in last minute. He said Rhodes Mike. I want that too.
Oh, it's so good.
You know what? Everybody hashtag what Jericho just typed. Hashtag Rhodes Mike for the win or something. We'll just and then tag us. We're gonna
Yeah.
get us mics, right? Let's see what we should type. We should type.
I'll contact them.
Tweet. Okay, here's what we need to do.
Go
We
ahead.
need to
Go
tweet
ahead.
at.
Put it in there.
I'll put out the tweet that everyone
Thank
can
you.
just copy pasta.
Thank you. Yeah, I talked to them like 3 times already, but I'm getting the up and down the food chain.
Oh, don't worry about it. I know how to do it.
Do it, girl. Work the sales.
No,
Copy pasta that for Twitter.
All right,
just
copy
kidding.
pasta.
Oh, just kidding. Wait. I messed it up. I
She
messed
said
it up.
just
Oh God,
kidding.
I can't even type my own Twitter name. Oh!
Wow.
You want me to
Epic
change
fail.
that?
sauce.
Epic fail.
She said. Oh,
Don't judge
Rotten
me.
Tomatoes. That's funny. Did you fix it?
Yeah, I'm bad. I got ours wrong too. There we go.
Yeah. Oh my God, you did.
Yeah, see, I'm so bad at Twitter. This is why I use the autofill option.
Winning. Not so much. You need to type fail Pixie, right?
No,
Yep, fail.
never. Just copy pasta. I'm spamming that in the chat.
Oh my God. There we go. Everybody copy pasta.
Now it's fixed. I made sure that all the messed up ones aren't visible, so you can't tweet the wrong one.
The chat is moving so fast I can't copy and paste.
Don't
Oh,
forget to go
God.
over and sign your petition for Aisha Tyler on the show, guys. If you want her, we got to get people to sign it. So share and yell and tell. Put it on your Facebook. Tattoo it on your forehead. I don't care what you do, but we need more than the 15 signatures that we have right now. And thank you those who have signed already. All righty, that might get their attention. And listen, if we get Aisha Tyler, the next petition we're doing is Xbox One for LORT prize, okay? If we can get an Xbox One for a LORT prize, we will raffle that bitch off to you people who want it so badly. I'm not kidding. We won't keep it. We're going to give it away.
Hey, if the chat doesn't want it, I can.
Hey, chat, do you guys
Rocket.
want it? Do you want an Xbox One?
Of course.
I think so.
Who doesn't want the X-Bone?
Right?
Right. Wait, Nikki said she wants the PS4.
I have a
killer.
PS4.
Have some
okay.
killer instinct to play.
All
If
right,
I
are we
want an
ready to
Xbox
roll?
One, I'll
Ready to
buy it
wrap?
tomorrow.
We already rolled.
Did you get
Apparently,
WildStar
I have
yet?
one.
What?
You get WildStar yet?
No, I'll do it
You
when I
get a
get
free
my.
30 days.
Egon, re-roll that.
You don't have to sign it up.
Yeah,
Wow,
you have to
Pixie
buy
won.
it though.
Pixie won. Oh, Sienna said she'd take one for sure. Reroll.
We can't
Wow.
win.
I won? Wow. Okay.
Can I just have the old clunky Xbox One? Yeah, we can get you one of those too, Jericho. You can make a petition. You want a pony from Pixie?
No.
You know what? If you guys want ponies, you let us know what you want. We will try to get it. These
Sana
are
won.
ponies.
Sana won the raffle.
Sienna
She
won. Woohoo!
No, mother, I did not win.
Yeah. All right. So, Sienna, is there a specific one that you want? Because you have your choice as since you're player 1 today. There's 3 codes.
Ready, player one?
Ready Player 1. That's going to be the first book for the Bork Book Club. Which one do you want? Or should I send you just a mystery item? One of the 3.
You get one of Pixie's ponies.
You know what? You get a picture of the pony autographed by me and Pixie. That's what you can get.
I will murder.
Pixie, that
over
sounds like
these
a good
ponies.
idea. We need to do that. We need to take a picture of us with the ponies.
Yep.
Can you see what they look like? Yes. They're on our Facebook, and I tweeted them. So, you know what? Pick the one you want. Send us a Twitch inbox, and I will send you the code. All right. Roll number 2, because we got 3 to go.
How many? 3?
Yeah, there's 3.
In the meantime, Robin, let's sing some Pokemon.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Oh
We gotta
my
have this. we gotta have
Jericho
God.
won the raffle. Jericho,
Yay, Jericho!
do you want the Smite codes, or are you not playing it?
You gotta have this music playing in the background too.
Pass
the
Jay
chat-
or no?
Oh my.
Okay, wait. Let me
God.
pull up the video so that we can sing it to the video in
Yes.
time together.
Somebody
We've got to
start
start it at
recording
like
this,
the same
please.
exact time.
All right. Jericho, I got you.
Okay. Which one is your video? The first one that comes up when you YouTube it
And 1
by RK9299.
Jericho
Yes.
wins everything.
Okay. All right. 3,
One more roll.
2, 1.
I failed.
You failed? Okay, hang
I
on.
failed.
Okay. When I
Wait.
say 1, we'll start it. Or should I say it on
That
go?
was funny.
3, 2, 1, go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
They're all slow.
Wanna
I
be
wanna
the very
The very best. Like no one ever was.
To catch them
Catch
is
them
my
is
real
my
test.
real
To
test.
dream them is my
Dream
Oh God! And I
gift.
thought I was bad last week.
I will travel across
travel
the
across
Together,
land,
guys. Come on.
searching
Sync up.
far and wide.
wide.
It's
Each
Pokemon.
Pokemon to understand
Power
power
that's
that's
inside.
inside.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Dance it out, Nikki. You and I dance it out,
I
and
know
they're
it's
singing.
my
Oh
destiny.
my God!
It's all slow.
Oh, you're my best friend in the world. We must.
Wait. You gotta do the
Roll
drunk
those
dance.
credits, producer.
You gotta do the drunk dance. You gotta get your bottle.
Our courage
Courage
will
will
pull
pull
us
us
through.
through.
You teach
You
me
teach
and
me
I'll
and I'll
teach you.
teach you.
Where's the light?
Catch 'em all.
Gotta
Oh my
catch
God.
them all. Yeah.
Every
almost
challenge
spit.
across
It's along the way.
That's right, Nikki.
courage I will
I
face.
must face.
I know
Oh, every day.
to claim
Claim my
my
rightful
place.
place.
Come
I
with
need my
me,
water.
the
The
time is
time
right.
is right.
There's no
There's
better
no
team.
better
You guys
team.
are so off.
I'm
Pokemon.
It's like an echo.
Wait.
Well,
It's always
because
been our dream.
they can't be on.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Catch 'em all.
I know it's my destiny, Pokemon. Ooh.
She said, ooh.
Wait, wait.
We must
Somewhere in
defend.
that room, you don't have a plushie
Come
of
on, credits,
Pikachu.
producer Ian.
What?
Somewhere in that
Our
room,
courage
you
will
don't have a
pull us
Pikachu plushie.
You
No, I
teach
don't.
me
Oh my
and
God.
I'll teach you.
Well, you Pixie.
Pokemon.
Where's your?
Oh, that was so delightful.
Oh my God! My cat came running because she was sick.
The cat's like, what the
She
hell?
came running
Oh my
because she was singing.
Oh my God. All right. Are you rolling those credits? Because I think that's it. We're done. We're not even drinking.
I'm drinking water because I was getting exhausted. I'm like,
All right, guys. We are out. Thank you for joining us on the show number, whatever the heck this was, because I forgot. And 29, yeah. As always, we're dancing it out.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Roll it. Oh, shake it up.
I know it's my destiny.